Welcome to Sauchiehall Street, one of Glasgow's most famous thoroughfares. Since around the 1700s, this street has been a microcosm of the city itself, a blend of culture, commerce and community. But today, we're taking a deeper look into its storied past, its recent struggles and its uncertain future. As we walk along, I thought I would stop off at a few places and pause the video to show you the history of some of the key landmarks along this street. Standout building here is the Beresford building, an Art Deco marvel built in 1938, standing 7 stories tall. It is considered Glasgow's first skyscraper. It was designed by William Beresford Ingalls, who envisaged it as a luxury hotel to accommodate visitors for the Empire exhibition that year. During 1939, it also housed the US Army and a young John F. Kennedy, and on behalf of his father, deemed what seemed to be his first public speech right here. Originally a luxury hotel, it was constructed to accommodate visitors for the Empire exhibition. Over time, it evolved into office spaces and later apartments. Its bold design and historical significance make it a treasured part of Sauchiehall Street's architectural heritage. Trams once ran along Sauchiehall Street, starting from the 1870s, adding to the street's accessibility and vibrancy during its developmental years. These were replaced by electric trams in 1901, further modernising the street's transport system. Sauchiehall is a corruption of the Scots Sauchiehall, with Sauchie, meaning abounding in willows, and haw, meaning river meadow. In the early 19th century, it transformed from a rural lane to a bustling urban artery as Glasgow was expanding westward during the Industrial Revolution. By the Victorian era, it had become a hub of activity, renowned for its grand department stores, theatres and cafes. It would have been seen that it was smaller and narrower, more like a road status than the street. The 1896 Ordnance Survey map of central Glasgow still shows some villas remaining on the north side of Sauchiehall Street in the section between Thistle Street and Scott Street. The Centre for Contemporary Arts, or CCA, is another integral part of Sauchiehall Street's cultural legacy. Its roots trace back to 1974 when it was founded as the Third Eye Centre by Tom McGrath, a multimedia art space showcasing diverse talent. Over the years, it hosted notable performers like Allen Ginsberg, Whoopi Goldberg, John Byrne, and Glasgow's very own Billy Connolly. The Third Eye Centre closed and the CCA was officially established in 1992, evolving into an essential hub for arts in Glasgow. Yet financial challenges persist, with the CCA announcing a temporary closure in September 2024 amid significant economic concerns. But like many high streets around the world, Sauchiehall Street has faced significant challenges in recent years. Decline began long before the pandemic, with rising rents and business rates driving out independent retailers. Then came a series of devastating fires, most notably in 2018 a blaze that gutted the Glasgow School of Art's Macintosh building and the adjacent O2 ABC venue. The building itself has been a fixture of Sauchiehall Street since 1875, originally operating as the Diorama, a gallery showcasing painted events. It later became the Glasgow Panorama, an early technological attraction featuring sound and moving scapes. Over the years, it saw many transformations, serving as a circus, an ice skating palace, and more recently a music and performance arts venue. Following the 2 fires of the Glasgow School of Art, the O2 ABC is now being demolished, as you can see here, and it will be rebuilt as a food venue called the House of Social. These disasters left parts of the street in disrepair, adding to its woes. As part of the city's expansion on Beresford Hill, spearheaded by William Harley, the McLellan Galleries were built in 1855 to 1856 to a design by architect James Smith of Beresford Square at a cost of £40,000. They are named after their founder, Archibald McLellan, 1795 to 1854, a coach builder, councillor, and patron of the arts. Following his death, Glasgow Corporation acquired the galleries and collection, and for a time they were known as the Corporation Halls, reverting to their former owner's name. The galleries housed Glasgow School of Art from the 1869 to 1899. In October 1986, the shop frontage building housing the galleries was ravaged by fire, but they reopened in 1990 as the largest quality, climate-controlled, temporary exhibition gallery in Scotland. They continue to be the largest exhibition space in the city centre, while Kelvingrove Art Gallery Museum was closed for refurbishment between 2003 and 2006. The McLellan Galleries hosted a display of its best-loved works. On the right is the impressive Bank of Scotland building with its ornate Greek-style frontage. It was designed in the 1920s, and with the artist Benno Schatz designing the sculptures on the front. It's now lying empty, and it will probably have some impressive features, I'm sure. One of its most iconic landmarks is here at the Willow Tea Rooms, designed by Charles Rennie Mackintosh in 1903. This masterpiece of Art Nouveau architecture is a testament to Sauchiehall Street's cultural significance. It's more than a building, it's a symbol of Glasgow's innovative spirit. On the left is what was once the C&A clothing retailer building, dating back to 1929. Before that, the land was used as a hotel, which was Glasgow's very own Balmoral Hotel. Due to rising costs, the company left this premise and a few retailers have moved in. The last one left in 2017 and has lain empty since. The building on the right, yes that's right, had a fire in 2021 from the Greggs below, and as you have heard, fires have played a role in the redesign of this historic street. The issue in some situations is the private landlords that hold these premises for as long as it takes to have an offer given to them by the council to buy it back. But a cash-strapped Glasgow City Council can't afford to do that, so these buildings go to rot and ruin. And now we have a situation where a number of buildings are at the high risk from Environmental Scotland checks. And some of these are to be earmarked for demolition, much like the O2 ABC. As you've heard, it's seen some fires that haven't helped matters, and Glasgow is sometimes called the Tinderbox City. And actually, I think this deserves a video all on its own with regards to the fires that have taken hold of the city at times. But the Golden Z or Golden Z project, spearheaded by the City Council, aims to revitalise Sauchiehall Street and its neighbouring streets, Buchanan Street and Argyll Street. But progress has been slow. The Council's efforts are part of the Avenues programme initiative designed to improve infrastructure across Glasgow's key streets. On Sauchiehall Street, this includes wider pavements, better lighting and dedicated cycle lanes. The cycle lanes, however, have caused some controversy. Individuals with visual impairments have reported difficulty navigating the street as the cycle paths are on the same level as the pavements, creating accessibility challenges. Many believe that more should be done to attract businesses back to the area. Lower rents, reduced rates and targeted incentives could encourage entrepreneurs to fill the empty spaces. After all, a beautifully renovated street means little if it remains devoid of life. The key question is this: should the council focus its resources on the physical appearance of the street, or should it prioritise initiatives to bring shops and people back into these premises? Perhaps the answer lies in a balance of both. What do you think? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Sauchiehall Street has seen boom times and bust, but its story is far from over. As Glasgow's heartbeat goes on, so does the hope that this iconic street can once again thrive, blending its historic charm with a modern, vibrant future. And just to finish off, here are a few older photographs of the street that might be of interest, and please consider liking, subscribing, and maybe sharing this to people who have visited or planning to visit Glasgow to get an idea of the history of this street. Thanks all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Here's the next adventure. Bye bye.